Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to share with you why self-love is the shortest path to enlightenment. Why self-love is the answer. I have heard so many times in my life, like what self-love, you gotta practice self-love, you gotta bring more self-love into your life. It all begins with self-love, and I was so confused around it. What is it, like how love can change the life, how self-love and all of that. And here's what God guided me through in my practice, and I'm going to share it with you. It will make things so much easier and calmer for you. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, you gotta subscribe. I make 5 magic videos every week, the videos that helps you in moving through day-to-day pain, that we live in dysfunctional world, and there's so much emotional pain. Relationships are so confusing with people. There's a lot of fear around people, a lot of low self-confidence, low self-esteem because of the pain that we went through in our childhood. And videos that share the wisdom that help you in building self-confidence, becoming more courageous, becoming more creative, building a business and all of that. So definitely subscribe. Now let's begin the video. See, when you are practicing self-love, which is prioritizing how you feel, which is learning to say no, which is knowing your limits. When you love yourself, you will not see yourself overspending or overeating because oh my god, I'm too much. And it's not like sometimes we may overeat because we live in a very dysfunctional world. It's so stressful, it's so chaotic that we out of stress, and since childhood we have been seeing people coping through food, so we embody that behavior, and to let go of this behavior is a practice. It takes time. So even though we may do that, when you start to bring self-love into your life, it lessens. You don't want to overspend that, oh my god, now you have nothing left for you. Or you don't want to underspend also, that you are starving yourself of joys, of your beauty, of the colors that you want to create. I meet so many people, they're like, okay, I want to paint. Then I'm like, okay, get colors, you gotta get, but they're like, no. And then I see them spending money on other stuff which is completely useless, like chips, chocolates and all of that. I'm like, you can use that money into your creativity, but they don't realize it, that it is important. You spend your money then on things that really fuels you. And it's just the your awareness. If you really know that, okay, camera is really important for me, you will find a way to get it, okay. But if you don't know that, so it's, even though sometimes when we see why people are doing stuff that are harming to their health and all of that, because they don't even know that yet, okay, that okay, my health is important. They don't know that, they don't have that awareness. You have that awareness, we have that awareness, and we take action. But sometimes people don't know that. But anyway, coming back to the main topic of the video, when you love yourself, you are bringing that love in this world. When you are learning self-confidence, those loving energies, compassionate, healing energies, they are so powerful. When you are bringing that to yourself, when you are forgiving yourself for all the bad things that you think you did, hurtful things that you did to people because you were unconscious. You did not know, you did not know enough to be a conscious person, to be a integrous person, to be a kind person. When we grow up in dysfunctional world around people who are constantly gaslighting us, hurting us, we ourselves become gaslighters, monsters. We ourselves step out of our integrity, okay. So it was not your fault. And when you start to bring compassionate, empathetic and forgiving energies into your life, you are bringing that in your world, in this world, because your life is happening in this world. So those loving energies that you are bringing in your life, you are bringing in this world. I am emphasizing it over and over again, okay. So when you are bringing that in your life, in this world, it benefits everybody. It benefits everybody, Okay, even though you may not see it how, because we don't know, but it has a ripple effect on this world. So do practice self love. What in a short form, like, self love is doing things that are good for you. All right, self love is prioritizing your health, your peace, protecting your peace. Self love is, sharing your gifts with the world. Self love is, eating food that nourishes you. Self love is that you say no to everything that tries to manipulate you. Do you think it's loving to let yourself be manipulated, to let yourself be taken advantage of by everybody? No. So when you learn to say no, when you learn to be straightforward and also confrontational, you gotta be able to confront people right there and then, like, hey, what do you mean by that? Why are you saying that? All of that. You gotta be confrontational in a kind way, but you also need to understand that your anger is not to be hatred, like this nature to be direct and straightforward. It's not a bad thing, it's needed. Okay, just bring more softness, but it's not, you don't have to completely avoid your this like wild part of you, and you also do not have to avoid this softer part of you. Both serve the purpose. All right. And self love, yeah, so self love is, you learn self love when you ask yourself, what would someone else what would someone who loved themselves would do? If you do not know what is self love, you don't even understand all of this, because you grew up in like traumatic home, and like love is like alien language for you. Feelings are an alien language for you, because nobody told you to prioritize your feelings. When you told your mother, like, okay mommy, I'm feeling very scared, and she did not give you attention, or she did anything to protect you, you made it mean like, okay, my feelings don't matter. So if they don't matter to people around you, they are not going to matter to me as well. Okay, that is the subconscious message you give to yourself, and that's the birth of, like, I do not matter. But I want to remind you, you matter. How you feel matters. It matters. You gotta build healthy practice to process your feelings. It's all a very new information, I understand, but this will change your life. Journaling, spending time in nature, praying, meditating. Not even if you cannot meditate, but can you pray? Can you ask God for help? Like, God, show me the way. And then God will start to inspire you to get certain color, that you like, to start doing that. Because when you love yourself, you want to surround yourself with beautiful colors, wear beautiful clothes, and like eat healthy food and all of that. Then God will inspire you to get color, paint with it, surround yourself with it. Then God will inspire you to take a walk in nature, to go see sunrise, sunset, eat fruits and all of that. God will inspire you very differently, but I'm just sharing things, and then you start following them. Do not be scared that you are not going to follow them, because God's going to move you. As you say this prayer, ask this question, what would someone who loved themselves would do? I learned it from my teacher, and I'm super grateful, because this question is super life changing in the most beautiful ways. Like, what would someone who loved themselves would do? When you say this and you constantly ask this question, because the answer of this question comes through an intuition, and even if you cannot connect with your intuition because you are so disconnected with your feelings because of the trauma that you went through, just by asking this question over and over again, even if you cannot listen to the answer, trust within some time you will start to see results. You will just start to see yourself doing things differently, moving differently. Yeah, you will be a whole new person. And if you would like to book a one-on-one session with me to move through fears, to move through anxiety, to have a safe space where you can share your emotional pain and move through it, if you need like boost of confidence, and you can book a one-on-one session. Link is in the description. I am here for you. I would love to support you. And if you want to bring these loving, gentle, healing, harmonious and warm energies into your life, and high vibrational energies into your life, you should definitely bring my magic paintings in your home. When you keep my magic paintings around you, in your house, in your office space, it really amplify the loving, gentle, healing energies into your home and into your life. I have 4 magic paintings. One is I am safe, I am supported. Another one is God's ease, God's peace, God's goodness, God's prosperity effortlessly flowing in every area of my life. Another one is taking a leap of faith on myself. And number 4 is I am pure, I am unapologetic, I owe nothing to anybody. Last 2 paintings, like taking a leap of faith on myself and this I don't owe anything to anybody, I am pure, I am free. These 2 paintings are going to be helping you a lot in boosting your self-confidence, in healing your shame, in giving you strength to follow your wildest dreams, taking like really these 2 paintings are going to make you very bold. And the first 2, I'm safe, I'm supported, and God's ease, God's peace, God's goodness, God's prosperity effortlessly flowing in every area of my life. These 2 paintings are going to be bringing so much peace, so much calmness, so much ease, like, oh my god. And if you're healing your trauma, if you went through a lot of violence, chaos growing up, and there's a lot of dysfunction, oh my god, I can guarantee, like I can bet on anything, this I am safe, I am supported, and this other one painting is going to be super healing for you. And to make it more exciting for you, I've put these paintings on wall clocks, on fridge magnets, on like big canvases, acrylic photo stands. Link of them is in my description. And if my message was helpful, I guided you, helped you in some way, you can also donate. Leave a comment down below how this video made you feel, what are your takeaways, and I love you, I am here for you. I'll see you in another video.